On this one, we are told that we have the endpoints of the diameter. So the diameter is a chord that goes from side to side of the circle. So just to give us an idea, that means that the diameter is not a perfect sketch, but it means that there's a circle out there. So this point right here as 1, 2, and this point right here, -7, -4, are the endpoints of the diameter. We know that in order to find the center, we have a midpoint formula. And that midpoint formula goes like this: x1 plus x2 divided by 2, and y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So it doesn't really matter which one you pick. I'm going to call this x1 and y1, and this one x2, y2. So now I'm going to substitute the values, and I'm going to have -7 plus 1 divided by 2, and then I'm going to have y1 as -4 plus 2 divided by 2. And the midpoint is going to be at -6/2, that's -3, and -4 plus 2, that's -2/2, -1. So that means that the center is at -3, -1. And it makes sense with the sketch. So I'm going to write it down: -3, -1. And in order to find the radius, I'm going to write down on the equation what I already know. I know that this is -3, so this is gonna end up as x plus 3, and -1, this is gonna be x plus 1. In order to find the radius, I'm just gonna substitute any of the other 2 points I know. So I'm gonna write down the equation as x plus 3 squared plus y plus 1 squared is equal to the radius squared. And I'm going to use this one as my point 1, and I'm going to substitute it on the equation. So my x is -7, and I already have a +3 squared. And then my y1 is a -4, and I have a +1. And that will give me the radius squared. So this is going to be -4 squared -3 squared equals to the radius squared. Let's go for 16, 19, and that's the radius squared. So once again, the radius squared will be 25, meaning that the radius is 5. So that will complete our standard form of the equation. So once again, find the midpoint, plug the midpoint will become the center, plug the center on your equation, and then pick any of the 2 points to find the radius. That would be the distance from the center to any point on the circumference. And if you want to have a better sketch, now that you know that the radius is 5, just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, that was close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once again, close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the sketch was close enough, and we had a good representation of the circle.